Ongoing leasing of 5 state-owned sugar millers has run into headwinds after the Employment and Labour Relations Court in Kisumu issued an injunction halting the process. In a determination dated August 13, 2020 and signed by the Deputy Registrar for the Employment and Labour Relations, the court has stopped the leasing of Chemelil, Miwani, Muhoroni, Nzoia and Nyanza sugar companies. Judith Cherono with the details.
In February this year, the much-awaited Sugar Task Force report was handed over to President Uhuru Kenyatta, and with it came a raft of proposals aimed at injecting a new lease of life into cash-strapped sugar mills, which are struggling to stay afloat. Key among the proposals was the writing off of debt owed by the state-owned millers to the taxpayer, as well as the transfer of assets to the county governments, which would then lease the mills to private investors. It is the latter provision which has now been put on hold following a matter filed in court which pitched the Kenya Union of Sugar Plantation and Allied Workers as the petitioner and the Cabinet Secretary for the Ministry of Agriculture, the Agriculture and Food Authority, the county government of Kisumu as respondents. The leasing of the sugar millers has been put on hold pending the hearing of the matter filed by the Kenya Union of Sugar Plantation and Allied Workers, the Agriculture Cabinet Secretary, the Agriculture and Food Authority, the county government of Kisumu now have 14 days within which they are expected to respond to the matter raised by the union. Sugarcane farmers are calling upon the state to ensure there is representation of all persons with a stake in the sugar sector if the proposed reforms are to resuscitate the sector back to life.
Let us have farmer sensitization per mill zone. Per every mill, the farmer should be sensitized on issues.
We are also saying that the sugar bill, it is subject to public debate, public participation, and we are the stakeholders.
You discuss farmers' issues with farmers. You know their leadership, you call them.
Former Prime Minister Raila Odinga has called upon the union to withdraw its case to allow the leasing exercise to go on.
I'm also shocked that the courts can so easily issue an injunction ex parte without even inviting the government to present its side of the story. This is a very serious matter.
Many of us have looked at the report of the task force set up by the president on the sugar sector. There is no recommendation in that report for leasing of sugar factories. None whatsoever. So where has the policy of leasing sugar factories come from?
Together, the 5 state-owned millers owed the taxpayer 90.4 billion shillings in outstanding loans and taxes.